The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, Freakzilla Scott Steiner.
Byron, how big is this match for these two teams here tonight?
Well, Michael, the tag team division is white hot right now. So while a win will obviously be huge, I can tell you that a loss would be absolutely devastating. Given the competition right now, a loss tonight would be a huge setback.
And his partner, from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 251 pounds, King Booker.
Stay with us. We've got a huge tag team match coming up.
And both these teams come into tonight looking to make a statement, which means we might see these two teams do things we've never seen them do in the past.
And their opponents, first, from Amsterdam, Holland, weighing in at 215 pounds, Aleister Black.
The ominous man from Amsterdam.
Black emerged from the darkness just long enough to knock someone's head clean off. Black's a trained kickboxer, also studied the Indonesian martial art of pencak silat.
Former NXT champion was undefeated for a year upon his arrival in the WWE.
The presence and aura unmatched.
Ave Satanas. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. The man has arrived.
And his partner, from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet.
Well, there was so much hype, so much expectation when it was first announced that Ricochet would be joining the roster of NXT. And you talk about a superstar who has more than exceeded expectations.
I hate agreeing with you, Saxton, but you're speaking the truth. This dude is the real deal.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here.
Oh, man.
We're ready to go.
Guys, the tag team scene in WWE right now is so impressive, and these two tandems are a lot of the reason why.
Usually making a quiet home in the darkness, Aleister Black only rises to compete.
Yeah, the Dutch Destroyer might emerge out of the darkness just long enough to knock someone's head off.
Caught. Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing. Lariat! Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team needs one, and it should be something that can be harsh impact.
There it is.
Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time tag team champions. But it was their second reign that put the New Day name in WWE history books forever.
Here it comes. He's got him. The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, the team won a fatal four-way match in their second tag team title reign at 2015's SummerSlam.
I may think the power of positivity stinks like a bag of rotting garbage, and that Woods, Kingston, and Big E are idiots. But I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever. And what put them in that category was when their tag team championship reign lasted a record-setting 483 days. When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
Goes down hard. Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key in breaking any momentum your opponents could have, maybe the difference between a win and a loss, maybe even more.
Oh, breakneck speed. What a hurricanrana. Nailed it. Hooked him up. Suplex.
You gotta believe this one's over. I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count. Beautiful. Drop kick.
Oh, great height.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, The New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold.
Oh, he's able to reverse it. I don't know how much more of this he can take.
Things look bleak right now.
He's making a statement here with this attack. I think we know what this is. Boom, what impact. I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. Uh-oh. Ooh, what impact.
Hooked up.
Back suplex.
Attack to the midsection. During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
The 2 out of 3 falls match you saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss Cyborg. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down and the third fall was ruled a double countout.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Going for broke.
Oh, nasty impact. That might just be the final nail in the coffin. Oof! Tying up the legs now.
Oh, looking for the surfboard. Oh, continuing to punish them. The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor. Who is going to have enough to pick up the win?
Torture your opponent's neck. I like it.
Dangerous position here, guys.
Oh, no.
Back suplex. Nasty.
The hardest part of the ring.
And that's how a superstar takes advantage of their ring position.
Such a high ring on. Boom!
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Aleister Black is rolling now.
What a strike.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
And Aleister Black.
This could do it. And there's the kick out.
So resourceful. Some might say that it wasn't a wise move for this superstar to step inside the ring with an injury, but I don't know. It's not like it's a major injury or anything. Incredible drop.
He's calling for it.
Lands this, and he is done.
When this guy's on, look out. This has been a war.
Whoa, Black able to avoid damage so quick. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Beautiful technique.
Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE.
This might be it. Oh my, this one's over, guys.
Going all the way up.
Boom.
Oh, nasty impact.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against each other right now. This is amazing.
Aleister Black. Black Mass.
Golly.
Wow, what a gritty performance.
You never want to be on the receiving end of one of those.
We got to cover. One.
Hook them. DDT.
A win like that says a lot about a duo.